Congratulations on your choice of a wood-burning stove from Niebe. Your new stove is a very effective heating appliance and is made to burn cleanly and attractively. Later, you will be able to choose the particular type of stove and learn how to operate it. But first, we'll explain some of the basic principles of using a wood stove. It will take about 2 minutes. Your stove and your chimney are a system and are dependent on each other to work correctly. The single most important part of this system is the chimney, because it works like a motor when you light your stove. In order to do this, the chimney must be heated, which in turn creates the draft to provide a continuous supply of oxygen to the fire in the stove. The chimney draft can be created more easily in some chimneys than in others. A steel chimney heats up faster than a brick-built chimney. If the chimney is not sufficiently heated, it may cause the fire to smolder or go out, and the glass surface of the stove will become covered in soot. Therefore, the lighting phase, in effect, the heating of the chimney, is of the utmost importance and will take different lengths of time depending on the conditions. You can read more about the demands placed on the chimney in the printed lighting instructions. If a stove does not burn properly, it is usually because the chimney is not performing correctly. Another important detail is that the logs must be thoroughly dried. It is preferable for logs to contain a maximum of 20% water. A prerequisite for thoroughly dry wood is that it is stored in the right conditions and not, for example, on the ground under a tarpaulin. Storage should be airy and roofed. If you buy logs, make sure that they have been stored in the right way. Chopped logs must be stored for at least 6 months, but preferably longer. Store the logs at room temperature for at least 24 hours before using them on the fire. A sign that your logs are damp is that the ends of the logs will bubble and hiss. Another sign is that the stove is sooted and the smoke from the chimney is black. At complete combustion, only wavering air can be seen coming from the chimney. The printed information about lighting gives tips on how to control the moisture content of your wood. Now you can select your stove type and get an exact description of the